So, what is Shopify? Shopify is a platform, is a software platform that allows businesses of all sizes to create a store online, so an e-commerce store. Shopify is used by most of the online stores on the internet right now. Some of the biggest companies in the world use it to manage, build, and run their online store. Some examples of these of such big companies we can see one here. Kylie Cosmetics is using Shopify for their website, and we also have some of our customers here in Italy as well. For example, Salimbeni, this is another website made with Shopify. So Shopify is made by two parts. The first part is the online store, which is the store where customers can buy your products. And the second part is Shopify Admin, which is the interface where a store owner can manage orders, create products, and manage all of their store from the backend. So let's start from viewing the first and most important part of a store, which is the website, the website where customers buy products. So as an example, I will use the website of one of our customers, which is called Salimbeni Profumi, and they sell perfumes for males and females. So the way a website, an e-commerce website is structured is there is usually a home page with images, products, featured products, and information about the company and the products. So a home page to present the website to customers. Then there are collection pages, which are pages that group products together based on a theme or based on other factors. And usually there is a grid of products where customers can open the products and add them to their cart. So now let's open a product. And this is the product page in a store where customers can view images of the product, they can see the product title, they can select the quantity of products that they want, they can select the variant of product that they want. For example, here we can change the fragrance of the perfume that we are buying, and then they can add the product to the cart, or they can buy it immediately using the buy now button. And they can obviously see a product description, and in some cases they might also see recommended products, for example, as we can see on this page here. So let's try to add a product on our cart. So once we add the product to the cart, the product is added to the cart, and from the cart we can complete our order, so we can go on the checkout. And this is the most important part of a website in Shopify, where the customer can complete their order using checkout. So in the first page of checkout, we can see it here. The customer can enter their address information, email to receive updates about the order. So here, for example, I just filled the form with test data, but here you will put the name, surname, address, zip code, city, province, and phone number. Then we can go ahead on checkout. In the second page of checkout, we can select the shipping method that we want to use for our purchase, and in this case we have free shipping. And finally, we can go on the payment methods page, where customers can select the payment method with which they want to complete their order. So they can select from using credit card, PayPal, or cash on delivery, which is very important in our case, as our products help merchants and help store owners in managing the cash on delivery payment method that we can see in here. After the payment method is selected, we can complete our order using the complete order button. So this is the way the online store works. So again, to recap, we have an home page, we have collection pages, and we have product pages where customers can add their products to their cart, or they can buy it immediately. On the cart, the customer can use the checkout button to complete their order, and on the checkout, the customer can complete the order by filling the information, shipping method, and the payment method steps of checkout. So now let's start looking at the Shopify admin. This is the place where store owners can fully manage all their store operations and products, discounts, and all the things that are connected to running a business, an e-commerce company, and so an e-commerce stores can be managed from Shopify admin. So Shopify admin is structured in three parts. There is a sidebar on the left, which is the one we see here, with various pages from which you can configure your store. There is a top bar with generic information and your profile right here, and here we have the main content of the page that we are currently viewing. So this is the home page. We are currently on the home page where Shopify shows generic information, not very interesting for us in this moment. We can go ahead and click on the orders page, and on the orders page we see all the orders that we have on our store. And so we see the order number, the order date, the name, the order total, the status of the payment, the status of the fulfillment. So if the order is shipped, the fulfillment here would be fulfilled, but in this case this order is not shipped, so it's unfulfilled, and other information. So let's try to open an order, and on the order we can see the products bought by the customer, a summary of the order total, and more information about the customer, their email address, and other information about the order that we can see down here. Now we can check the drafts page where Shopify allows us to create orders that have yet to be finalized. So for example, if a customer contacts the store and asks to create the order for them, the customer would give some support agent their name, address, information, and products that they want to buy, and we as the store owner can create the order for our customer in the drafts page, where we can select the products, add the customer details, and we can create an order that is not yet finalized. Because this might be useful for orders that have to be edited, or other types of orders. So when an order is finalized, we can see it on the orders page here. When an order is not finalized, it's created. We can create it as a draft, and then we can finalize it later. Finally, on the orders section, the other page that I want you to look at is the abandoned checkouts page. This is the page where the store receives orders that have not been completed on the checkout. So for example, in my case here, I have made this order on the Salimbeni Profumi website, but I have not yet completed it because I've not yet clicked on the complete order button. So now if I leave this page as I just did, the order will appear right here because I have abandoned an order that I was making. Next, we can check the products section. This is a very important section in Shopify admin, where store owners can create products and add the products to their store. We will not go into too much detail about this, but we can open a product just to see a few of the information. So here we can set the product title, product description, images for the product, the prices, and here we can set inventory information for the products, so we can set an SKU for products and inventory quantities. So this is just sort of a basic look on the product editing page. And then next we can check the collections page, which is the place where we create collections of products, like we just saw on Salimbeni Profumi website. Here we have a collection that was created in this page in Shopify. So to create a collection, we obviously click on create collection. We can see as well the collection title, collection description, and here we can configure how this collection gets created. So we can create it manually by adding products to it, or we can create it automatically by using a set of conditions that we will not check in more detail. Every other page here we can ignore it for now, and we can go ahead on the customers page, where we see a list of all the customers that have made orders or have tried to make orders on our website. So we have it here. When we open a customer, we can see the number of orders that they have made, the revenue that we have received from that customer, and other basic information about the customer, the address, email, etc. Next, we can go on the analytics page. The analytics page is a very important part of the Shopify admin for store owners, because store owners get valuable information about the performances of their store. So they can see how many orders that they have made, how many sessions, so how many visitors the website had, how many the conversion rate, which means the number of orders made divided by the number of visitors in the website, and other information about their orders. There is also a live view for merchants, where they can see exactly how many visitors are live on the store right now, how many orders are being made on the store right now, etc. We can then skip to the discounts page. This is a page where store owners create discounts for their products. A very good example is a Black Friday discount. So for Black Friday, if a store owner wants to offer a big promotion for their customers, they can go on the discounts page and create a discount like this to give their customers a percentage off their order, or a discount or a fixed value discount, and they can configure other parameters for their discount. In this case, this Black Friday discount gives an 80% off the entire store during Black Friday. So now let's look at the next section in Shopify, which is called sales channels. So sales channels, as the name suggests, are channels in which a store sells products. So a sales channel is, for example, the website that we just saw here, but it can also be Facebook, it can also be Instagram, it can also be a physical store if for example the company owns both physical stores and an online store. In our case, the most important sales channel in Shopify is the online store, which is the website. So we can open it here. And the first section that we have on our online store is called themes. So themes in Shopify are templates used by store owners to create and customize the design of their store. Shopify store owners here can see the theme that is currently active, but they can also add a new theme from the Shopify theme store, which we are opening right now. And the Shopify theme store essentially allows you to buy or install themes of any kind based on the style that you want on your website and other factors. In our case, we will not go into too much detail about this, but to give you just an idea of how themes work, we can click on the customize button where store owners can see and open the theme editor. So on the theme editor we can fully customize the style, design and layout of our website and of all of our pages. So we can customize the home page, products, collections, pages, the cart, the checkout, etc. And we can customize the logo, colors, and everything in between. So for example, just to show you a quick customization that we can do here, for example, we can hide this image banner block and we can just have a list of featured products on our home page. And additionally, we might also want to change the color of our text. So for example, we can change the color of our text to red if we want, and you can see that all of our text becomes red. And we can change many other parameters and settings to make our store unique and tailored to our brand. Other important pages on the online store are the preferences page, where store owners can change the website title, they can add images, and most importantly, right here, they can add tracking pixels. Why are tracking pixels important? Because many store owners and many e-commerce companies sell products by using ads on Facebook or Instagram and TikTok and other places. So when store owners want but store owners want to understand how many orders are coming from users who have seen an ad on Facebook or maybe on Instagram or maybe on TikTok. So to be able to understand how many orders come from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok and other platforms, store owners install a pixel, which is a piece of code that Shopify automatically adds on to the website, and it allows the store owner to track the number of events and orders that happen on from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and other platforms. And this is very important because many of our customers make ads on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. They really need to track their customers to make sure that they understand how customers behave on the store and how many orders come from specific social media channels. So this is a very important part on Shopify for our customers specifically. Next, we have the apps section. This is another very, very important part in Shopify. What are apps? Apps are plugins, are essentially extensions that a store owner can add to their store for additional functionalities, for additional features, and to solve specific problems that they might have. Apps can be installed from the Shopify App Store, which is this platform right here. So in the Shopify App Store, merchants and the store owners can search for apps based on what they need, and they can install them. So let's try to search for our apps, which are the ones that you will be supporting with your work. So our apps are called Release It, and we can see them right here. These are our two main apps. And if a store owner wants to install their app, they need to search for our app name or other types of keywords on the Shopify App Store. And then they will open our App Store listing, which contains the app title, app screenshots, a description of the app, the app plans, which in our case are a free plan, a premium plan, and an enterprise plan, and the app reviews, which we can see here. And to add an app to a store, the store owner just needs to click on the Add App button, and they can then add the app on their store. So in our case, we will not proceed with the installation, but this is just to show you what the Shopify App Store is, and you can also see our apps right here. And the two apps that we have are already installed on this store. We can see them right here. So once we open an app, we see it here. So we have just installed the app. We get initially a welcome screen where we can select our language, and then we can proceed with the configuration of the apps, but I will go into more details about both apps in separate videos, so we will see this later in this course. So finally, the last page that we see on our sidebar in Shopify is called the Settings. In this page, store owners can completely configure their settings for everything regarding their store. We will just look at some of the most important pages. So the first page is the store details page where the store owner can choose their store name, address, the currency of the store, and other smaller settings. Then we can skip all of these pages and we can go on the payments settings page, where store owners can add the payment methods to their checkout. So the ones that we saw earlier on the checkout process can be added here. So here we can add credit card payments, we can add PayPal, and we can add manual payment methods like cash on delivery or bank deposit. Next, we have the checkout page where store owners can customize their checkout fields. They can select other types of settings regarding checkout. It's not very important to understand the settings themselves, but in this page we can configure our checkout. And in the shipping and delivery page, we can create shipping rates, which are the ones we saw earlier on checkout here. Let's go back to it. So here we have our shipping rates, shipping methods, and they can be configured on Shopify in this page, where store owners have the option to add shipping rates for based on products, based on the location, and they can add various types of conditions. For example, free shipping only if the order total is above 50 euros, for example. Next, we can go ahead and check the notifications page. So we are going to skip all of the other pages right here because they are not very important, and we are going to go on the notifications page. The notifications page is the page that in which store owners can customize the emails and messages that are sent to customers after their purchase. So this is, for example, the thank you for your purchase email, and which is received by customers after they complete their order. So if we go back to our store, if we complete the order here, we will receive this email right here. And store owners here can customize the design, text, and other types of things about their emails. And they have many types of emails. So we have the order confirmation, but we also have the order cancelled email, the order shipped email, the shipping update email, and other types of emails that are not very important but can still be configured by store owners, to better improve the experience of their customers. So we have completed the tour of Shopify Admin. So we have looked again, just to recap very quickly, we have looked at the online store and the structure of the online store, how products are built, how stores are built, what the collection pages and the checkout process. And we have looked at Shopify Admin, which is the place where store owners work to configure, change and customize their store. And we have looked at the orders page, we have looked at the products page, the customers page, the discounts page, the online store. We have looked at applications and the Shopify App Store, and we have looked at some of the most important settings pages right here.